It's Andorra. It's like this tiny little country in between Spain and France.
It's the strongest nation in the world, obviously.
That's what Zach's gotta play. Andorra.
Do I do under my source? I do video capture or window capture.
Game capture.
Okay.
Oh man.
Game cap. Oh yeah, there it is. Okay.
Bosnia and
Create new
Croatia.
or
Bosnia.
Should be create new. Like add a new source. Game capture.
and then it's
Bosnia,
main sources.
Croatia.
Okay,
Can I have some coastal property? Croatia.
capture
And they
any
have
full
one.
screen application? Capture. We'll just go with that. Force. Do you do force scaling or like crossfire capture mode?
I don't even know what half that is. I just kind of, if I don't know what it is, I just ignore it and hope that it doesn't do anything.
Okay.
So far, that's worked. We shall take Brazil, fear not.
That.
We may need to take Guyana first.
Hey,
We shall see.
Nice.
I've only done a few runs of Millennial Dawn. Usually I play as Nigeria because they're like ridiculously strong because they start with a tank division. That's stupid OP. Like it's not even fair when you play in Africa as Nigeria. You just like what I usually do is I take Benin and just all of these countries along. I don't take the Ivory Coast usually because I think they're guaranteed by France. But then I move up and take all of the other countries up above. I basically took the entire northern half of Africa, and then I started invading Brazil. No, don't worry. I probably won't have nukes by the time I invade Brazil. What I did when I was invading Brazil as Nigeria, because they were just incredibly strong in the Amazon rainforest, I just carpet bombed and contributed a lot to global warming. But it worked.
Running just Millennium Dawn, right?
You can guess the password. You can guess it all you want.
Dawn, right?
Yes. Oh no, Millennium Dawn and player-led peace conferences.
Okay. What kind of DLC? You have Rise of the Tiger or Waking the Tiger, whatever.
I have all of them, but I don't think it matters. I think
Yeah, I think
Millennium
that's
Dawn
your
just.
post saying that as
Oh,
well.
this is my jam.
Hey, we're loading up.
Good.
What's the point of nukes? You destroy infrastructure.
You can straight up kill divisions too. If you
Like,
need
I
them
was-
enough time.
If you watch the other Hoy stream I did as Italy when I had nukes, I was capable, if I got even the slightest bit of control of the United Kingdom's airspace, I was just pounding their cities with nukes. Because it, I think, slightly lowers their manpower, as well as just devastating their infrastructure, which means they have to repair that infrastructure. So it slows down their production of weapons, it slows down their troops moving around. Plus, if you drop it directly on stacks of units, it weakens them.
Straight up kill them too.
Yeah, you can if you drop enough nukes. It takes like 4 nukes, though.
Very good for those death stacked one-tile provinces.
Yeah, you just basically you push all the units into a corner, and then you just pound them with nukes until they have so little organization, you can just step on them.
Yeah, pretty much.
Tends to work out pretty well.
Mm-hmm. That's how I took
No,
Hong
what you
Kong.
really need is super rocket artillery divisions.
You and your rocket artillery.
It's good.
Zach takes the big sip of the rocket artillery juice.
Alright, because I'm France and gotta protect Paris, so I don't instantly enjoy.
Okay, let's get this one. Oh god, this is so loud.
False. Haha, you thought you had muted me. But it was all a clever ruse. If you want a full-length movie made off that T-30, y'all gotta stop being slacking on that donation game. Movies aren't cheap.
Player.
Oh, we got a real player in here now, guys.
Alright, now when you pull it up on your phone,
What, for chat? I just open up YouTube. I basically open up my chat and then I have it on my phone.
okay.
When I invaded from Africa to Brazil, I actually invaded Guyana first, and then I used Guyana as a staging ground. Although the first time I invaded, I believe I made a landing up in this delta area, and then I think I ended up doing another landing down along the coast. I can't remember exactly how I did it, but Brazil is a tough nut to crack because they tend to get a pretty strong navy. I mean, nowhere near as strong as my navy. They had like 4 times the ships, but all I had was missile cruisers, and missile cruisers are basically battleships in this game, or in this mod, so everything died. Did you start streaming without turning on that source? If there's like an eye with a line through it, that means that the source is invisible. It'd be right now. Like there's a little eyeball next to your game capture. And if you click on it, it'll put a line through it. I think I may have played as Brazil once, but I usually tend to play as like Argentina. I think I played as Peru one time, Colombia a couple times.
I was on studio mode. That fixed it. Okay, good.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how you have your OBS set up.
Yeah, I'm good now. Alright.
You don't need to feed people. That's a myth.
Okay.
Perpetrated by capitalists. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'll play as Colombia here.
Colombia.
This part about me being France, Guyana and stuff is no longer guaranteed.
I don't think Guyana is ever guaranteed by France in this one. Maybe it is, I don't remember.
I think it is. Wouldn't that then France just start nuking you or something?
No, I don't think I ever ran into issues with France because I never invaded them. I think they got invaded by somebody else, then I kind of just walked in and was like, I'll have that. Do I want this party support system or do I just ignore it?
I think I'm just gonna jump right into tanks.
Okay, these are
Let's go.
divisions.
Dang, I start with 10 ships. Now we're talking.
I don't trust the Germans for sitting up on the border. Wait. Oh, that's right. I don't have to give a crap about this tank.
I start with tanks. Okay, we're OP already.
I have yet to see what
Dude, you start out with
I haven't
M18.
looked yet.
Oh yeah, that's true. I started off with M18A2s.
Mhm.
When, Gaijin?
Oh, I get tanks as well.
Okay,
I
this
get
is epic.
and I.
Alright,
get,
who's the leader of
8
the
ships.
EU? Is it Germany?
Nice.
Guess I'll do
No.
some destroyers.
Oh, it's the United States of America that's the leader. Bye. Leaves
I
NATO.
have a ton of oil, but I don't have any steel. I'm just going to not produce any shit right now.
It's actually not called French Guyana right now.
Oh,
It's
really?
just Guyana.
Oh, I do have divisions there, though. Oh, I do have a little chunk of land there. I could help y'all out.
Always
Okay.
coming back to this game is a little
I think we'll do ideology focus. Free civilian factories. Would it be good to build a... Yeah, probably build a steel factory. Eh. You can always trade for steel factories. Let's build another civilian factory. Oh my god, I get a lot of oil. Okay.
Yeah, I have a ton of
Alright, what am I producing?
All the oil reserves are mine. Build some radar, I guess. Why not?
I think I'm gonna rock. I can't decide if I want to rock IFBs or light tanks. That's my main focus. 'Cause I want to be cheap and I want mass production as much as I can.
Oh, I did not start with a lot of manpower. Well, hey. What we gotta do, I guess.
Okay. These are a lot of useless regiments here. Let's see.
Alright, right now, we're gonna have to cancel that. That's just not gonna... that's just not gonna fly. What?
Oh my god. This guy's like, I don't know much about America, but if I had to take a guess, he was the dictator of oil and Zach is the drug lord. Am I right? That's awesome.
Quiet. They can't know.
I'm gonna go IFBs, I think.
I mean, they're OP in War Thunder.
IFBs.
Start converting these boys.
How long till it crashes? I actually have never had... well, I have had Millennium Dawn crash, but it's only because Glitch decided to be a complete moron and, like, break up Russia into the communists and start...
I didn't break up
World
Russia.
War
I
III.
united them. Out of here with that breakup plus unification.
You broke the game.
I did an event.
Actually, no, I'm gonna go rock
For all these tank divisions.
Oh dang, I get 2 tank divisions. I get the 9th Cavalry Division and the 4th Armored Division. It's not too bad.
Oh, I didn't even set my player link. Wow.
Dang, 36 with tank is what I start with.
Wow.
I'm gonna set these as elite because I want to make sure they get the equipment first.
This is very confusing. Like, I have too many units that are too different. from each
Yes,
other.
I do remember that because you do that a lot. You've been called out on it multiple times. Ah, they don't actually have legit names for the vehicles. I was hoping I'd have the M18A2s. It looks so weird. It almost looks like they put a Matilda turret, like a really big Matilda turret on an M18. Alright, so we need to take Panama, Zach. That is, because if we can take the Panama Canal, it will make it very difficult for the U.S. to concentrate its forces on attacking us.
Oh, I'm gonna get the
need to get to steel production. I'm like trying to rush through this to get, because I haven't played Hoi in so long, and I haven't played Millennium Dawn in so long. Where do I get production of steel, like mining?
And this, it's in your construction.
Oh,
like you build the steel factories. I need to build one of those at one point, or at some point. We're gonna not worry about that right now.
Oh, I hit cancel.
Oh my goodness, I need to get out of civilian. I forgot how bad civilian economy is in this. It's like, you want, like, no factories? Yes.
No, missing motorized. Boom.
Oh. Game pause. I was like, what the heck? Nothing's happening. How do you become a mod? You have to be someone that I trust to run the server.
Ooh, this will be
Okay, how do I turn off this music? This is just driving me crazy.
What, the Hoi music?
Yes. Alright, I got it.
Oh. Guess who's getting factories for their oil? Boom.
I need to seize the means of production.
Don't we all?
I mean, the TPO, when it was first added, didn't have any... I think I do have some. The TPO, when it was first added to War Thunder, didn't even... In the armor model, the floor didn't show up. So, I think the crew is the least of its concerns. I have no idea how much steel you can trade for with me, but... Considering I've never even been in a chat with you, and you're not part of the squadron, very unlikely that you will be a mod. When Zach be lagging. Actually, I don't even know if it's Zach. It might be glitched. I think it was. Kept disappearing before I could see
I don't have
who it
a
was.
player name, so it was like something that started with a B.
Oh, well, if you're seeing it, then it wasn't
Oh,
you.
it's probably me.
I
Let me check if
let's
someone's
see.
on YouTube.
There we go. Now the question is, so we're gonna take Panama first?
I mean, I don't think I can really
I can take Panama.
make a faction. Yeah, you should. Panama is like a pushover. They never have a military, so you just walk in and you're like, all of this is mine.
Now,
Wow, you start with a very strong military.
yeah, I know.
Holy cow!
No, delete that order.
But I have that strong navy of two more ships than you.
Yeah, I'm not even bothering with my navy.
You know what was a good idea? The Maginot Line. Let's do it again.
Oh, gosh.
I don't remember what we got to on the other game, but I'm pretty sure we pushed past 2020.
Oh, yeah. Okay, we're gonna get all my tanks on Panama. Or actually, here.
Well, you still have to justify. It's gonna take you a while. Alright, so we want to get 150 political power, so I can get seize the means of production, which will give us another civilian factory. And it will increase my communist influence by 1, which will help to boost Zach to be communist as well.
We're just gonna give a solid push.
Secret agreement.
I know you be needing more oil than 8 glitched. Come on. Come on now. I know you be needing that 400 oil right now. Maximum oil. There might be a message that pops up. I know there's one for 9/11. There's one for all the different stuff that happens in the Middle East.
There's a chance 9/11 won't even happen.
True.
Monaco. Okay, that can go. Justify.
US. Oh no, it has AirPods. It can't hear us.
Not down here.
Epic autosave time.
Very nice.
Mechanized.
I'm not even gonna move my military right now, there's no point. It was pretty good, but in the future, when you draw the mouse is like pretty much a perfect square for scaling. It's 12 feet by 12 feet by 30 feet, roughly. 33 feet, I think. Yours was, I think, a little bit too tall, but it looked good. And now, we wait.
I don't know, Spain's looking pretty good with that oil.
Spain's also looking pretty good with that NATO faction. like, I don't know why you would start as France. That's like, oh, I don't want to invade anywhere simulator.
Dude, I could totally retake Africa.
I mean, you could.
They're not in NATO.
Seek Venezuelan friendship? Oh, you know. You know. And I don't have enough military power to do any of this. So.
I don't think it's even worth doing that right now. I don't think it actually really helps us. Because it just increases, like, opinion. Which doesn't matter.
Can't do that.
Oh, good.
Equipment and production.
Save up for seize the means of production, because if we both do that, it'll, like, mega boost our communism. Plus, it gives us more,
Do I have seize the means of production? Let's see. Get rid of that. Oh, I can leave the EU.
Why don't you look in, like...
Operation Napoleon.
Because you're a European Union member, it gives you boosts. So don't do that yet. I don't have any national spirits. We don't need those.
Germany, Belgium, and the Netherlands all team up to destroy Belgium. Well,
come on,
Germany,
ideology
Netherlands,
focused.
and France team up to take out Belgium for some reason.
So I'll do that, and then I'll do national strength.
I got a guy that looks like a gym coach, and he gives really good buffs for infantry.
And then we'll start an industrial focus so we can get that industrial war machine going.
Sweden news.
Oh,
Whoa. Oh yeah, this is when Russia be doing the, like, small wars.
oh boy.
0% volumes who that is.
Yeah, no. Sorry.
Ah, there we go. Armor division. Nice.
Seizing means of production be like.
Sorry, I was putting my headset.
Extra factory time.
And they made all the generals you get really like good.
Well, it's because I think they're actually like real generals. Oh man, I have General Jesus.
Oh,
Dude,
Y'all-
Jesus.
Y'all are done already. The holy wars have begun.
Venezuela. Oh, destroyers in the water over there.
this
Oh.
is some good music.
Is
Let's see how he does.
Quote unquote elected.
Yeah.
Alright, you're
No, see, I think the first time he did win, now it's just nobody will run against him.
These are real pictures of real journals.
This is pretty good. I guess I can do that. Then I want. This is gonna be my defense unit.
Defense
get, like-
absolute unit.
Or can I get some good entrenchment?
Dude, I have an admiral who gets a bonus towards retreating.
It's pretty much like the only thing that most admirals end up getting.
Oh wow, you get the MX hot.
Oh, I have to. Alright, let's get some national focus going.
When you have one military
Militarized
factory, so you can't produce what you need to reinforce your military.
Let's see. I have 2 military factories. I gotta get on that. I'm getting my infrastructure up right now, though. It's not
Communism be like growth.
Ooh, what's that growth?
Notices communist increase. Are you getting that good communist growth?
I haven't. I haven't. I'm just doing my best right now. I'm trying to remember bits and pieces, or recall bits and pieces from memory of how to play. I'm like, okay, I need this. Alright, I know I need this.
You just go into, when you're in like your tab, you just, for like your political, you just mouse over the pie slices and it shows you like the rate of growth or decrease.
Let's see. Am I going communist? Where is communism? Communism.
I'd rather live in a capitalist country than a communist country.
Nope.
That answers your question.
Got me my submarine fleet.
Daily exchange is 0. We'll start working on that. I just don't have any political power right now.
Rocco, you're not an Indian. Oh, good, you're not. Melina. You're in NATO, though.
Austria is not.
Mm-hmm.
How will you reach them though? You cannot.
Switzerland's not.
Oh, never mind. It's just... Never mind, you could. It's just, why on earth does Liechtenstein guarantee Sweden? Or Switzerland? That's like a... It's backwards from what it should be. It's a one-province country that's like, no,
Oh,
no,
no.
no.
The child rapist is loose.
Okay.
Oh, now
No.
you've done it.
What is civilian factories?
I'll catch him
for you? Oh,
Civilian
yeah,
factories
that's
are what
right.
makes
Yeah,
your
yeah, yeah.
stuff.
Okay.
And then the military ones are used to make your military equipment.
Open country. Ah, I can now get my communist revolutionary. Welcome, comrade.
Oh, yes. Drift towards communism.
Construction protection. There we go. What do I need for this guy? Tungsten, steel, oil.
Seeks. How is Letia? Finally is able to invade.
Okay, let's justify a war goal against.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you can just straight up justify war goals. I forgot about that. Guyana looking like a snack. 0 manpower.
My manpower is 58,000 right now. I'm missing anti-air, anti-tank, motorized mechanized fully.
I mean, you're putting in better stuff than most people do. Which isn't really saying much, to be fair, because most people either don't use that chat correctly or just talk in it. But oh, that boosts my socialism. What? Decrease.
Gonna get that missile cruiser too. Oh wow, this is literally 2 tiles.
Oh yeah, I gotta get my first training so I can build that army XP. Let's get that rocket.
4 to 8 infantry. Oh my, that's such a weak division.
Where's the train?
Oh yeah, I can just roll through Guyana. What does it take to justify a war goal? 49 political power? Alright, well, we'll save up for that.
Ah, there we go.
The Warsaw
After I
Pact
get
still a
my,
thing.
Oh my god, I forgot how many we can get.
Poland join NATO.
Probably get my,
Sea still.
myself to be communist first.
That's what it's called. Sea still.
I think you actually... no, maybe not in this mod. I know in, you can change the legal status of women in, Road to 56.
Oh, these aren't part of anyone.
To industrial focus.
Part of this guy, I believe.
Oh my gosh, my communism is going. Did not take much.
No divisions in basic training? Yeah, because I don't have the manpower to do it.
How's the ruling party conservative? It's not going to be conservative.
Screw it,
next
we're just going to
election.
justify a war goal.
Have my armies just constantly working.
How many military factories does Guyana have? Just one? That's unfortunate. I need more military factories desperately.
I'm working towards getting my steel production up. Because I have, like, no steel.
Oh my goodness, we ran out of music.
It's
Well,
gonna
now
take
that's
some
just
time,
no
though.
good.
How many division templates can I start deleting? 'Cause there are too many division templates.
So,
Like, Jesus Christ.
who's America? Nobody. We don't play as big nations here. It's not where the fun lies. The fun lies with playing with people who don't lag.
I'm sorry. I don't know what's wrong with my internet right now.
Yeah. Obviously.
What's up, Hearts of Iron 4 dudes?
Playing.
Understandable. Alright, I was just popping by to say hello. I might be back later.
Ba-da-da-da, ba-da-da-da, ba-da-da-da. Like, Hoi 4 devs. It doesn't need to make that sound every time it pops up. Okay? Favorite MBT currently in service? I mean, yeah, it's got to be German. Can't go with anything else. What does Guyana have for resources? Oh, literally nothing. Okay. Look at all that steel that Brazil has. Salivation.
We're listening to
The soundtrack of our people.
the sound of the Congo. We're listening to the sounds heard off of helicopter recording of Never Reached By You. Like, I don't know how you would say it. People that are not aware of human modernization. Untouched native.
Oh, I know the word you're thinking of, but I can't think of it.
Oh, hey, oh.
Well, wood isn't a resource in this game. You have plenty of oil, but I have no need for it. I have more than enough oil. I believe I'm actually up there in oil production. I guess not.
You're really not, though.
Which is surprising, honestly.
You're really not.
Oh, wait, where am I? Oh, I must not appear on the list. I'm after Norway. I'm just above Brazil, I believe. Yeah, just above Brazil. Oh no, I'm way above Brazil. I'm just behind Kuwait in production.
Guess you're not gonna have to Kuwait.
What military thing do you build out of wood? Besides, like, the stock of guns made? Well, aside from the stocks of guns,
Aside
which
from
most
the
of those are
obvious.
polymer now, and the add-on log armor of the Soviet vehicles, you don't really use wood to make most military equipment nowadays.
Yeah. Do I have any tungsten?
No, you only have oil. All you have is oil. All that's over here is oil and steel. There's... Oh, Bolivia has tungsten. Oh, sweet, I got modern CAM software. Or SIM software, CIM.
Jeez, Brazil gets all the steel. If y'all need any steel, send some trade to the old pal France.
Yeah, well guess what? I need my military factory. So, you ain't getting any.
I know Zach needs it, he doesn't even have steel.
Yeah. I'm working on it, but I want to get my infrastructure up. I have like horrid infrastructure. I traded like
Yeah.
I'm trading for.
It's gonna take a while to be able to invade Brazil. Poi 4 is not exactly the most speedy game when you're first starting out, especially when you keep getting put down to 2 speed. I mean, this isn't nearly as bad as when you try to play with people from New Zealand, and I'm over there, like, tearing my eyes out because it's lagging so badly that we can't progress forward. Oh, prison break.
Let him go.
Oh, free stability, you say? Gimme, gimme, gimme.
I'm building a missile cruiser? What the heck?
I'm not even really worried about my naval offensive.
I'll build up the navy if you want. Like, I'll just try to have a navy, because I don't have the manpower or just military power in general to do much else. I mean, you're not really much better off than I am, but I already have the ability to be making ships.
Yeah, I don't.
Not at a fast rate, mind you, but I am making them.
I think. I don't know if I want to go with attack planes or bombers. Probably.
Depends. Do you want to pound their infrastructure, or do you want to have close air support?
I think I'm gonna roll with close air support when I get this new bomber roller.
I just want fighter superiority so I can nuke.
I want to get off a toaster economy.
Same.
I want everybody.
Okay,
I gotta get rid of free trade.
What was that one you were telling me about? Go more communist. Communist and revolutionary.
Well, yeah, but if you go into your decisions, you can get, gosh, what's it called? Seize the means,
Yeah.
and it gives you a civilian factory.
One of the fallen must be.
Reform.
The heck?
My focus.
From my offensive line.
Oh yeah, I'm totally not trying to rebuild Maginot.
Don't worry, they'll just come through the woods again.
Not this time. I'm covering the woods.
Not again.
They actually
This time
come
it goes
through.
from coast to coast.
They actually come through Italy.
I need 15% communist support.
Counter. They just come in from behind using Spain.
Yeah.
Knock knock. It's Germany.
I need something. I need to get a political advisor first before, because I need 15% communism and it's going down.
Why are those planes not? Oh, because they're just set to whatever.
We'll get that going. National focus. Oh, I have to unlock more of those. Okay, do that. Political power plus 1. Where's my communist right here?
The unit is unable to move to a province once. Oh, on there.
Oh man, I really didn't need that.
You play for a long time over the course of multiple days, and it usually helps if you're not like having someone lag behind.
How close am I justification against Panama now? 100 more days. Or, about 100.
Does Guyana deserve their punishment? Yeah, look at this. Look at their leader's yee haircut.
Ski, ski, ski.
He's
No, I'm gonna
got quite a bald spot. Oh, yikes! Zach's leader's looking like he's been using the product a little bit too much. He has very little facial hair of any kind.
Don't worry about it.
Like incredibly thin eyebrows, shockingly thin.
Yeah.
He has no contrast in his face. Like, you turn up that brightness a little bit more on the camera, he just becomes Slenderman.
First submarine disaster.
How long until you can invade?
Collision between a NATO, or a collision or attack by a NATO submarine. Really? I never heard of this.
I want that base stability though. I don't want that growth in other.
Where do you see?
Good, we're still getting a growth in comedy. Doesn't matter.
Where do you see what countries have for material resources?
What?
Or, I'm looking for the.
Click on. Click on trade. Dang, that factory did not give you a lot of steel. I thought it was supposed to give you 15. When you built one, it gave you 2.
Oh, here we go. What the heck? They don't have anything. How does
Oh, Panama?
Panama, Costa Rica, Nicaragua?
Yeah, they have nothing.
What?
The main thing you're invading them for is the Panama Canal and also their military factories. Dang, they have 2 divisions now, Zach. Better watch out. That Hillary Clinton looking chick's gonna swole up on you.
Don't say that word.
What, swole?
Now you don't want to end up
I
committing.
feel like I'm playing
suicide.
Tropico right now.
I feel like I'm gonna hop out of this chair and start doing that tango.
What is it? The Stug Tango? Stug Shovel. Yeah, that's what it was.
I'm probably gonna take over Ecuador. I'm gonna start justification against him real quick.
Ears incredibly loud crinkling. How long will the stream be? I don't have a specific length in mind.
Crap, man. Brazil
Just
has
gonna
so much
just gonna
steel.
send it.
Wow.
What?
Wow.
Oh, Brazil, yeah. Oh wow. Like, jeez, Rick. Oh, there we go, Zach. We'll just take the entire. Like you only made me use 1% of my power, Scoob. Prepare to be sent to the Shadow Realm. We could go to... If we take the entirety of Peru, we'll gain 4 tungsten. I mean, sounds like a deal that's an absolute steal.
That's what it was like. That's what it was like when Dynasty was attacking me in Atlas. Nothing to gain.
Oh, what's it? They needed that island for their swollen undercarriage.
Your swole lumpus.
I need to go back and rewatch like Scooby-Doo so I can really perfect my Shaggy impersonation for meme purposes. Man, where did everybody go? We just lost like 10 people. Oh, maybe. I'm sorry. I used 1% of my power and banished them from the the chat.
You banished them to the.
Dude, I sent them to the shadow. I like sent them so hard. We actually couldn't record for longer than 5 minutes at a time because Shaggy would tear us to pieces. Now, there's a bunch of memes that people have been making using like the behind the scenes of the like early Scooby-Doo live action movies, and they're putting like basically fake text over them saying how like super powerful Shaggy was because of the whole meme of him being like a god. There's one of them and it's like the guy who played Fred, and it's like, I still remember the day when Shaggy walked in and told us all he had killed God.
Christ.
It's really dumb.
Man, I don't know what to research.
Yoda talk you are doing? Come on,
Yeah.
150 political power. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. What percent are you communist? Oh, look at you. Look at you go. Good for you. You know what? Good for you.
Thank you. It's good to have support.
Oh, you can hear that? Mic is so stupidly sensitive. It's like... It is like 5 feet away from my foot, and it can still pick that up.
Oh, ah. Yeah. Get into the music.
Ooh, ah, ooh. Ooh, ah, ooh, ooh.
Ah, let's get this Brett.
Oh man, I'm worried now. Guyana's up to 800 manpower. I'm shaking. I'm literally terrified out of my mind.
It's fucking disgusting.
Dang, you might have a fight in store against Panama. They're getting pretty beefy. I mean, they only have one military factory, but they've got a decent amount of manpower, like half of what you have.
I better go on scraping the barrel before I unleash this sneak attack.
Nah, I will not take my shoes off. I refuse. It's too cold in this room to do that.
Nobody takes their shoes off on my watch.
Oh, dude, gross. You and your foot fetish wanted me to take my shoes off. Disgusting.
You know, I'll just set up a secondary front line to make sure I crush Panama.
What you could do is, I mean, are they right at their border with their units?
Yeah. Man,
You could kind of... What you could do is you could stage units along the north, and then kind of pull back, let them extend down your coast and take some of your territory and push in and take their capital. Kind of do a bait and switch with the AI.
I'm pretty sure I'm just going to steamroll them.
No, I don't know how strong. I can't see like the information on them, so I have no idea. You probably will,
They
but
have, it's just 3 infantry divisions. I have 3 tank divisions, and I have 4 mobilized.
I don't know if my Kermit impression would be good enough for you guys. I don't think it's very good. It's been so long since I've actually watched anything Muppets related.
Alright, now.
Oh hey, I can get my Kami boy. Where are you at, though?
No.
Okay, this is epic. I'm literally shaking so hard right now. Could buy any tank, what would it be? I mean, I would like to have a Leopard 1. Although, the tank that I am eyeing that would be most likely for me to buy would either be a T-72 or an AMX-13. Because I know a guy who knows a guy who knows a guy. But in all reality, that person is Google and there's a website. I just don't have that funds to buy it.
Kinda low-key trying to get a snack.
Zach's low-key trying to buy that Japanese tank.
I got all these divisions been working out, and I've only made it.
Why is what sound in the background? I mean, you can really buy anything if you look hard enough.
It all depends on how much money you have to spend and how bad you want to buy it.
And how illegal you're willing to go. Sure, if you tried hard enough and had enough money, greased enough palms, so to say, you could buy yourself an Abrams.
Oh yeah, for sure.
It would just cost you a lot of money, and probably not be legal. Because basically you'd most likely have to go through some sort of black market dealing with a country that has purchased Abrams. Which, it would be very unlikely that you'd be able to do it, but anything's possible with enough money. I would not be able to buy the last... If there's only one vehicle left of the type, it's very unlikely you'd be able to buy it. I mean, obviously, like I said, anything's possible with enough money, but if I was going to do that, I'd buy the mouse. Because at that point, if I have enough money to buy that, I have enough money to get it shipped wherever I want in the world. So, like, money would be no object at that point.
Oh, it's snowing out. Oh, it's like a blizzard outside. Hold the phone. That's my justification on Panama.
Yeah, you're assuming that you would be legally driving it on the roads anyways?
Not really. Come
In a tank?
You can in certain...
Yeah, you can. You gotta have a rubber track, but you can.
Oh my goodness, that epic lag right there.
Yeah, I got that as well.
Interesting. Well, there you go. Oh wait, no, that's
Oh
just the
my
European
God.
Union, not NATO.
Norway leaves now.
Brexit, 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 Brexit.
Man, what does it take to get kicked out of NATO?
You have to be communist.
Oh, they're monarchists. Well, I guess I'll change that. Start getting.
Oh no, it's not even communist. You have to be fascist. I'm pretty sure. I don't remember. If you're a certain like political type, it's either communist or fascist.
I think it's either
Then
or.
they'll boot you out, and that's because that's what Zach was doing when he played his Greenland. He like turned Iceland. I think it was fascist because I helped him turn them, and then he was able to declare war on them.
Alright, we got the bagel in the toaster. We don't play around here.
Oh my goodness, look at you go, justifying against Ecuador too? Wow.
I don't know.
You must be close to getting here, just... Oh yeah. About a week. About a week to go.
And we're about to become communists too. We're not quite.
Wow.
We're getting there.
Ah. Well, I'm catching you. Just watch out. I'm right behind you right now. Actually, I think I might overtake you because I have a lot of things boosting my communism. I'm going up by 0.08 a day.
Dude, I love the shadow. It's pretty awesome. I just like,
So how much does it cost you per month? Like 20 bucks?
yeah, something like that.
Yes, this is
especially for
multiplayer.
games like
I'm playing
this.
with Zach and Glitch.
I get pretty decent FPS. Get over 60.
I run VSync for most games just because my monitor is 60 hertz, so there's no real benefit to running at a higher frame rate as far as I'm concerned. Plus, it's Hearts of Iron. I'd rather have stable 60 than have it be jumping around above that.
Oh,
That's just
more
me,
days.
personal
Here we
preference.
go.
No, I would... If I had Das Moni, I would be buying the, or paying for the full restoration of the mouse so it would be in drivable condition.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
What?
We're ready to rock and roll.
Oh, there you go. Take them. Just remember, your war goals will go away, so don't wait too long.
Let's see what we got going on here. Oh yeah, here we go. Declare war.
U.S.
May
steps in.
Oh, that would be
U.S. is just, like, giving Japan the head pats right now.
They
good. How
are.
are
You gotta be crazy. You gotta be careful. It is bullish. Is that for the Navy?
Here's a couple. Couple
Naval
ships.
dominance? The Navy for the Navy capital. It's on a port. Let me, roll.
Man, these guys are holding out. I am really surprised.
Oh, we're also at 2-speed.
I mean, just patrol.
Ooh, they be fighting. Soon, Guyana. Soon. It's very unlikely that the mouse would have been effective during World War II. I mean, would it have been Would it have knocked out tanks? Yes, but for the amount that it would cost to build one of those, I mean, it's good for propaganda purposes, but it is not exactly the most bang for your buck.
It's bomb. Over and over again.
Oh my gosh, now I'm gonna start confusing. What is this? Alright, come on, boys. Come back here. Actually, why don't you stop? Why don't
Sucks. I have to get so much army experience just to convert my quote-unquote infantry
my tank
division to actual
doing like
infantry.
nothing to this infantry?
Do they have anti-tank weapons?
Not sure.
They have anti-tank weapons, that's why. Just mouse over their division template, and it'll show you.
Ooh, almost 30% communist. Ooh, Venezuela just...
You finna launch against me? Activate the plan.
I have two divisions, like, and they all consist of a single motorized division. Or mechanized.
Oh, must be because we're fighting
I am just slowly pushing my way through these units. They will not withstand the barrage of the tanks. Guyana will be mine. We will have Georgetown by the summer.
Ah, you are already? Oh,
And
you're socialist. You're not communist yet.
yeah,
You're the lame version of communist.
take that
Hey, we're
back,
finally breaking them down.
France. If I had 30 divisions, I could send volunteers to help you once I'm not at war, but unfortunately,
volunteers.
I cannot. Oh, the plan has worked to perfection.
Let me just...
A swift
Hey.
military victory for Venezuela. Catch you later. Womp 'em.
What is this tank?
Time to claim all of
Oh,
your...
yes.
Time to claim
Alright,
all
Jack,
of your
alright.
military resources as my own.
Ah, here we go.
There you
Beating
go,
them
Zach.
down. Beating them back.
Except...
Ah, there we go.
Oops. Their 3,000 equipment was seized. Now that is what I'm talking about. And a new military factory. Absolutely epic.
Absolutely.
Man, I need so much political power.
97. 98.
No way. Make royal France. That's hilarious. Dude, fight minorities. That's an option, yes.
But it's not a press. So, basically, not even good. Justify war goals time. Why didn't you use your Marines?
I don't know.
Didn't think of that.
My guys will arrive for 8 more days. I need that.
I need a division that doesn't have artillery. When you don't have enough military factories.
I know, right?
We sped it up. I want 24.
I'm up to 3 military factories, so that's good. So Suriname is next on the chopping block. Give me that extra 1 more military factory. Oh, 3 civilian factories? Okay. Now we're talking.
You got that crystal capital.
That's Caracaw to you. What was the Swedish fish video about? Did you just watch it? I thought it was pretty self-explanatory what it was about. It's incredibly stupid, but...
Let's get the boats over here. I didn't like that kind of 2 speed.
Yes, it did.
One more.
Thanks to you. Just a little while longer. More boost towards communism has been achieved.
That's my boy. Get him.
Civilian infrastructure time. Needs desperately to get off the toaster economy.
I know.
Go French boys. Using World War II French tanks for some reason.
Oh my god, yeah, civilian and military factory construction speed minus 70%.
Yeah.
No wonder it's taking so long.
Check
When it's cold already. I don't know why I pulled these vehicles back.
Yeah, I sent 2 tank divisions.
Nice.
We're coming to blitz after we get our organization.
Let's pull these guys out
Well, Zach, it's that Panama Canal. It'll be OP.
Come on.
Gosh,
Why are you slower than the other tank?
Yeah, like,
You only have a single tank and a single mechanized in that tank division.
When are you
That's
going to be
why
releasing
hard.
that little bit of France that's in South America so I can just keep up on it?
But I have a civilian factory in an airport. It's kind of a good staging ground.
pressure on them.
Okay.
Against the fight for Brazil.
Yeah, well... maybe we don't want your help.
You can take all these small island nations that aren't guaranteed.
It wouldn't matter anyways, even if you had a staging ground, because if you're not allied, like if you're not in an alliance with us, you
I
can't
will be
send
though,
divisions.
because I'm going communist.
we need world tension to be up high enough, and it's very hard to get world tension to go up in this mod. Although I should take Trinidad because I've been putting it on 4-speed, glitched.
4 speed's the problem.
No, it's not. Because it boots it all the way down from 4-speed to 2-speed. It goes through 3-speed. It doesn't matter what I set it at when you're lagging. Don't tell me how to run this game.
Major liberal rally. No.
That's
Come
what
on,
you.
come on.
That's what you want.
Why are you so slow? Why is my connection so bad today?
I don't know.
Bet
You
my
tell
little-
me.
I bet my little brother's watching YouTube again. I'm gonna just take the Switch from him.
Somebody watching YouTube should not impact your internet that badly.
It does, though. He just keeps going from video to video, loading up more and more.
This division is infantry.
Alright, bye,
guys,
division.
Is like invincible. They've barely lost any men, but they're slowly losing organization.
You've taken out like 10,000 of their manpower.
Oh, I just started attacking with my techniques, by the way.
I like that they have a national spirit for fighter focus, fighter focus, but they don't have any planes.
Hey.
Yes, I'm so
God, my French tanks are slow. Why does it have support artillery?
Why wouldn't you want something to have support artillery? Do you know how much soft
just
attack
give them
that gives
mobile.
you?
I can give them mobile artillery.
Yeah, but support artillery doesn't really impact your like speed or anything. It gives you really good soft attack and defense boosts. Like I almost always have support artillery in my companies. Or I think in this mod you can have support mobile artillery.
Yeah.
I don't remember if you can or not. Hey, you're almost there. Capital moves.
Oh, they're counterattacking? That's cute. We're holding it off and advancing at the same time.
You know, if you invaded Switzerland, you could take Switzerland, Liechtenstein,
I have such loss.
and then you could take Austria, and then you could take Slovakia. Or,
I would do it, but right now my divisions are a fucking mess. They're all like 1 unit each.
And
except
then
for
you
the
could
tank.
take Slovenia, you could take Croatia, you could take Bosnia,
I don't even have an actual infantry division. It's
take
just a single
Yugoslavia,
mechanized.
Albania, Macedonia, Bulgaria.
Don't worry, he's back. My French tanks got this.
0-0.
Stop attacking.
Keep going, French tanks.
Get back here.
Just use
Done
big boy
with you.
toys.
Oh man, where did
That's
they come
kind of
out
what
with
it's
all these
for.
infantry divisions?
They're probably sending them out before they're even ready.
Oh, you took them. They're capital. Oh, it did. It moved to a spot where there isn't even a city.
Western Panama.
Wow.
It moved
Dude,
to the
naval
jungle
invade.
of Western Panama, so not even I can find it.
Naval invade.
Have fun fighting across the Panama Canal.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure that counts as a river.
Pretty sure we're gonna crush through it. Yeah,
Well, actually, if you take that next city, it might give you enough.
I'm keeping the keeping the pressure on, and they don't have enough time to build their organization.
Well, if you take that other city,
Lord.
their capital doesn't actually give them any victory points right now. Like, if you mouse over it, it's not worth any victory points. So that... I guess not. Let's see. Oh, yeah.
Oh, there we go.
I was right. Just took a minute.
I want it all.
French tanks come to Bull. Yay!
Man, you got surprisingly little for, like, equipment from that.
Oh. I'm getting dragged off of
Dude,
space.
when you want to take San Jose,
Welcome. Zach's got his eyes on Ecuador next, I believe.
Yes. But I need to get my tank divisions set up and situated so they are not trash like that. Actually, I'm going for IFE divisions, so maybe I try to get the resources to do that.
God, I need so much freaking XP.
Set you up here, I guess.
I didn't think it's worth just going and fight capitalism. It does give me base stability plus 1%. Let's see how much political power until I can change off of free trade. 200.
Depends on what tiger or panther you're talking about. The tiger's better than the panther D for sure, but most of the later panthers are better than the tigers.
I don't have enough military factories to keep up with equipment production. How's my construction on, oh, not well. Alrighty. How am I doing on factories? Well, I did get a couple of factories, so that's good. What am I looking like on declaration against Ecuador? About 120 days.
What, my Wirbelwind profile picture? I made it. Or, I made the original, and then one of my viewers did some editing to it to make it a little bit better.
Hey, my volunteers turn. I'm gonna make y'all easy.
Well, the Panther was actually classified as a heavy tank by the Russians. It was a medium tank, because MBTs never were really... MBTs weren't really a thing in World War II until, like, late in the war. Technically, any medium tank could be considered an MBT, but the designation MBT wasn't made at that point.
Start working on some tungsten.
Oh yes, Gen 2, night vision.
Alright, let's see if we can make
I
a
need
proper
that.
division here.
Could expand the army officer corps, but also want to work on
Corpse?
corps, whatever.
Corpse? What are you, working a morgue?
Probably.
I
Fire
am
carrier system with the morgue.
okay. Let's ditch these tanks. Well, I guess
Yes, Suriname. Defend your border against Brazil, not against the one who's justifying war goals against you. Very good. That will save you, surely.
Please, political power.
okay. Well, I no longer need tungsten, I need rubber crap. Where's my rubber production? Right here. Okay. God, everything's so far ahead of its time. I can't actually research anything. Oh, research. I can do that. Nice.
Into your for your
Oh,
research
I'm
stuff, go into your infantry and research some of like the night vision and stuff. Ow. The really good things to get would be like modern construction tools, modern CIM software, and then once you can get to it, like the industrial robots and stuff, because those are what really boost your production speed and building.
Exercise.
Civilian industry, very good.
That strikes back.
Oh my goodness, yes I want that. Good, good.
Come on, game. I at least want my infantry division to actually have infantry in it.
Hey, don't complain, you chose to play as them.
I know, I didn't expect this division to be so wonky. To the point where it straight up doesn't even have infantry. It's all mechanized, it's all of it.
I'm at level 2 on the Discord, or level 42 on the Discord, because I've been around on the Discord for very long. Like, pretty sure since day 1.
Dude, how are you such a high level?
Well, there's a difference between spamming out messages and having conversations, because spamming messages doesn't actually get you XP. You only get like a certain amount of XP every, I think it's every couple minutes. It's not every message.
Now, where are IF?
It also does help when you have over double the number of messages sent from the next highest person.
Who's the next highest?
I don't remember.
Also,
Not you.
What? I'm looking for IFVs. Are they considered mobile?
They're the light tanks, I believe.
No,
Hold
it's
on.
motorized.
Oh yeah,
Like
that's right. They're
mechanized-
motorized.
Motorized infantry.
The mechanized, the
Motorized.
Gen 1 IFV, Gen 2 IFVs. Light mechanized is like armored cars, basically. Like basically Hummers. Yeah, the really OP tank ones in this are when you have the MBTs backed up by mechanized. They become unstoppable.
Pretty much what I use in Venezuela. Or not Venezuela, but Colombia.
Speaking of Discord, if anybody hasn't joined yet, the link is in the description. You should also check out Zach's channel. Help him get to that 1K subs. He's very close.
I'm hyped. It'd be pretty cool.
If only he uploaded videos occasionally.
I'm actually working on an Atlas video. I just need original to send me the stuff.
Man, I need to get off Toaster.
Yeah, I'm almost there. I'm getting close.
These goods. Using 27 of my factories.
I'm okay with 5% more to my research time if it means that I get better stability.
Almost there. Few more. I have 80% of my resources on the market. Jeez.
Okay, so yeah, they're considered mechanized. And then,
How many boys you got in your chat pack?
my phone just died. So there was.
Typical Zach.
Well, I have a hard like. I'm gonna have my mom send me out the phone that I got last Christmas. And I'll start using that probably. I just like my headphone jack.
I have mine plugged in.
Yeah, mine has a problem with like charging sometimes. It has to be like just the right spot.
You could open a tab of Chrome so you can check your
I
chat.
have a tab open.
Ah, there you go.
Isn't there a way I can get it to overlay?
Yes, there is. I cannot tell you how to do it off the top of my head. Come on, if we get that higher stability, we will be producing things faster.
Was your country elected to United Nations Security Council?
No.
Mine was. Even though I declared
Because you own the
war on
Panama Canal.
Oh,
Well,
that's probably
when I was playing, when I played as Nigeria, and I took, like, I had almost all of Africa, like Northern Africa, under my control. They just were like, "Hey, you want to join the Security Council?" I think it also has to do with how strong your military is. Because I don't have a very strong, well, on paper, my military is very weak. Although, who I'm going up against, it doesn't matter. I haven't trained a single new division. I do not have the military factories to make the stuff that I need. Soon, communism.
I want to make it like I guess need more army experience. It sucks.
Almost there. Almost got the 250 blood power required.
Epic lag behind time.
Wow. Is this an update where they changed the mobilization cost to be that high?
No, it's part of Millennium Dawn.
Oh.
It drops as you go up them. So if you buy like the one prior to it, it drops to 150, I believe.
Crap. The ruling party is the communists.
Yeah, I get that party. I'm trying to get rid of my free
Next
trade
election
so I can
is
put in my
2005.
communism and stuff.
It's 2001.
Oh, hey, cat.
There's gotta be a way.
No, is that neither Zach or Clown have a Discord?
Some army buildings.
Come on, Suriname. Just surrender now. Oh, they're going hard into that socialism.
So nice playing.
And more political power. They're all having
I
the,
could play it, but that would guarantee this stream would be copy stricken, which I'm not really concerned about. Mainly, I just don't want it to get blocked.
I'm gonna shoot for a 40 with,
Never watched any of the videos by them, so can't say. When can I get a mod that automatically puts it back up to 4 speed every time it drops down?
That would be amazing.
That would be great.
That would be so awesome. I bet that would be a really popular mod. I bet you it's not even that hard.
Someone get in. Someone get on that. Imad Hoy, get on that. Sit without a political focus for 2 days. Oh, there we go. I can do it now. No more free trade. Thank God. Fight the capitalism.
Well, I guess I'll
Negative
rock
0. You have -0 political power. Hey, I can convert my infantry regiment to an infantry regiment. Very nice. How much to add on? Oh, even nicer.
I would like to get some.
My lack of mobile, or what are they called? My lack of trucks is hurting me.
Why are you lacking on the trucks?
Because I'm not making them.
Oh wow, you only need to devote a single factory.
I have 3.
Really?
I'm making guns, light tanks, and
That's how many
MBTs.
I have.
Oof.
Actually, no, I might have more now.
They get like
You
2
definitely
a
will,
day
because you
on
took.
one.
Oh no, you only have 3.
Good.
Gonna get another from Suriname, plus I'm making one. Tank during the Cold War? I mean, the Leopard one.
Maybe.
Beep, beep, beep.
Favorite tank from the Cold War. I'm gonna go with the DMV.
That is not a tank. That is an infantry fighting vehicle.
Not according to the light tank.
Yeah.
This
Well,
actually
guess
got
what?
IMU
It's not.
designation. Changed to the
I will
finally
take you,
start
Greta.
raining infantry.
Just you wait, and I will execute the entire plan. What am I missing for strength on this division? What? There's motorized in my infantry division?
That's my
Oh, is it the field? The field hospital must be what makes me have to have. Yeah, motorized. I do like that trickle back, so we'll leave it.
I love that kickback.
Tracks don't make it a tank. Books lie. Good night. %45 communist. Soon. We will rule. Quiet you. You with your about to be able to invade Ecuador.
You know we are gonna justify war
Against who? Oh.
I'm about to piss off everybody in Europe.
They have a whole 0 troops though. How will you even take them out?
Let me send volunteers instead of
I mean, it's just a bunch of people that joined into a chat. I don't know what was to enjoy about it. The chats are there for a reason. You guys are free to use them.
No, they're not allowed. When we do it,
Oh, and their capital right there.
No spaghetti today.
Oh, it's Ecuador. Oh my gosh, Zach.
Yes, if the BMP was designed to be a
How do
light
you
tank,
have
then it would be
40?
called a tank.
How do I have how many?
You have 42 divisions. You got more than me.
It's classified as an IFV, that's what it is.
Let me join the war with my 2 elite tank divisions.
Soon we shall invade. Very soon. Not as soon as I would like. Soon. Ceramic body armor time. Oh.
Oh,
You know,
There it
New Zealand
is.
could have warned us.
I
Yeah.
know.
I know, New Zealand and Australia out there holding back on the information. Pretty disgusting, honestly.
Oh, there she is.
All the Democrats. Oh, gosh.
Infantry fighting
I love-
vehicle is what IFV stands for.
I love how the Confederates, they totally could be a thing.
Why did I join then leave immediately? Well, if you looked, I joined as both muted and deafened, like half the people I see in the voice chats on my Discord. And you told me to join. You didn't say how long I had to join for. So I joined, and then left. Because I was in another voice chat anyways. No, let's call the BMP what it's designated as, which is an infantry fighting vehicle.
Ooh, man, Rex.
Like, you can call it a tank all you want, but if the country that designs it designates it as something, then that's what it is. Whether it makes sense or not. Man, I'm getting a lot of lag. I don't know if it's just from like the focuses and stuff finishing.
Yeah, I just finished to focus and everybody doesn't like me a little less.
Political focus. Yeah, I could use some political power, I suppose. Free military factories, yes. Motorized. I need so much motorized.
I can send you some. How much you need?
You couldn't send me any because I'm not at war.
Oh, that's right. Go to war with that small country. Tsunami. They guaranteed by anybody? I don't know.
There's no guarantees on it.
20 days for you.
No guarantees didn't work.
Oh, fuck.
So you can guarantee,
Oof.
but
I gotta make sure that I'm not attacking anyone that's guaranteed.
No, you're not.
Ecuador's fine.
none of the countries down here guaranteed, I'm pretty
That's
sure.
where it's gonna start before years.
Well, he was justifying against Panama and Ecuador at the same time. I waited until I took Guyana. I thought Suriname was guaranteed, that's why I wasn't doing it earlier.
Mhm. Yes. State Army Officer Corps. Whatever.
Alright, let's see how this goes. My infrastructure is so bad that if I delay the war, I'm gonna get screwed.
Colombia.
Oh,
Ooh, let me hop in on that. Send
Get
volunteers.
out of here, France. Fight your own wars.
But I'm fighting wars for y'all.
Why don't you, like, take your own territory?
I'm getting my division.
Get in there, tanks!
5 more
It's
days.
pretty
until I can
easy
send
in
you
this
something.
mod to get military experience. Like, you just keep doing expand the army corps, and you also
I
go
know.
down the focus line for it.
That's what I've been doing. Like my infantry divisions are getting pretty swole now.
Wow, my infantry divisions are crushing these tank divisions in equity.
They probably have like one thing of tanks.
That was a 3.
Oh, do you have anti-tank?
Maybe, I'm not sure.
If you have any sort of anti-tank, that's why.
Oh, there we go. Alright, here you go. How many?
No, no.
No?
Capital.
It's fine. I'm gonna do fine. Now that I've got a factory actually producing them, I'll catch up. Look at this. I'm just gonna drive straight to their capital. They're not even gonna do anything. All right. Oh no, they did. Oh, they placed out an infantry division that had not enough to defend against me. Fun. Mine. Joke. Okay, I should say. Oh yes, mechanized, added. Got a bunch of guns, got some motorized. Very good. Peace conference doesn't exist. Extra military factory? Wow. Improved artillery time.
Needs a production.
I think Brazil might be a little bit too strong for me at this current point.
No one guaranteeing Cuba. All 3 factories and 100k manpower.
All my units are so weak because I have a huge army and no,
Very interesting that you have a bunch of universal carriers in South America.
Have you hovered over how many?
I'm just looking at the what they are, and they're universal carriers.
Oh yeah. I did increase their operational strength. I was 8 of them, or 4 of them
they
per
are in
division.
now.
There's like, they're barely supplied.
Take that other city too, that way their capital doesn't move.
I could probably just make them capitulate by taking these.
Could. Possible. No, the Leopard was not a thing. There is no tank destroyer variant made, at least not by the Germans, because tank destroyers kind of became outdated. I'm pretty sure the Kanonen Jagdpanzer was the last German tank destroyer, and it was armed with a 90 mil.
Holy shit. Red Guards gains recruitable population factor 20%.
Attack with those tank divisions glitched.
Oh yeah, they finally reached the front.
I have them in service, but I
Let's
don't have the
stomp
manpower.
these tanks. They're about to reach in. Oh, the mere sight of French tanks. They just gave up.
Hmm.
Sounds suspicious to me.
I don't know enough about French tanks to say you're wrong. Or however that meme goes.
I am using Leclerc's now. Yeah, max 30 up in here.
Do not fear, Trinidad.
What is
War
this
will be
thing?
over shortly. Oh, yes.
Ow, no manpower.
Dun,
Who?
dun.
Ah. Yeah,
I'm communist now.
easy.
Close.
I like how my leader just looks like
It's
a
just
guy
some
that you'd
random-
see going to like a D&D thing.
Well, I finally have some
You're-
civilian factories, so...
Your substitute Spanish teacher.
Ooh, spicy.
If that's what you're into, Zach. Yes, I have heard of the DLC AMX.
You'll see.
The eel. You've seen that video of the eels eating the pizza, right, Zach?
No, no.
What? Oh,
It's like there's like a ton of eels, and the guy like throws a pizza into it, and it just like the sound that they make is so weird. It's just like intense lip smacking sounds of them like just slurping down the pizza. Well, it's like 20 eels all like taking
Yeah.
bites out of it.
There's the better. Oh. If I go far enough back on my iPhone history, I'll probably find it.
The E100 was the only prototype that was built for that. They never got to anything else. They only built a partial hull for the E100.
I gotta find it so
We're
Zach
at
can see
50%
it.
communist.
You should, once you get to a certain, I think it's like 55%. It should like get, or I guess just over 50%. It'll let you have a peaceful transition. Dang, look at you, up to 4 military factories? Wow.
I've only had to conquer 2 countries to get 1 factory. Now, how about Peru? Next on the chopping
Boy,
Yeah, I would stay away from Peru because they have 10 times your manpower.
I'm not worried about that. I'm gonna start justifying against Nicaragua.
and the eels eating pizza thing is so old. I wonder.
Early mobilization. Yes. I gotta cancel my trade with China. That'll hurt my production in the short term, but has to be done. When am I gonna do the World of Tanks video? I have no idea. I basically never have a ETA on when videos will release, unless I'm focusing on making it. Epic lag.
But they haven't left NATO yet. How close to there? What's the evil place?
Actually runs out of things to invade like a boss. Oh my goodness, Cuba is quite strong actually.
The Euro's been invaded. One not to help. No, we don't want the Euros. I already know how bad that goes.
It's 10:30.
Alright, I'll put the eels eating pizza on the week if you haven't already. Here, Zach.
There it is.
Now let's save up.
Don't worry, France is working on.
How do I sound so awake? 10:30's not that late. What are you talking about?
10:30 on a Saturday. Holy crap! It didn't even say it was gonna snow. We're getting like a decent amount of snow. It's big.
And I didn't realize how far north Bermuda was. Could be, could be. Dang, Zach be lacking that division strength.
I'm not getting that manpower right now.
I'm low on light mechanized.
Hey, I have my tanks closer so I can join wars.
I don't think it makes a difference.
Why? Oh, Mexico's going nationalists.
The only thing is when you send, when you send divisions, I think it's just, there's just a timer. It's not, it doesn't matter how close they are, unless you're in a faction.
Just send them all the way back to France.
Come on, Trinidad, don't hold out on me. Don't do it, Trinidad. Heck, I'm not getting any factories to trade. Grr. Well, it's very late for him, which is why he wouldn't be here.
Hey, even more communism boost.
More military factories.
I need both? Alright. I wish I knew you needed both. I'm gonna fight fascism, I guess. I'm the lag until I can. Well, it selects fight fascism. That's interesting. There we go. Finally started.
Oh heck yeah, we're back.
Game pause. That would explain why my trade didn't go through. There it is.
Lebanon. Oh man, I'll make Lebanon angry if I fight fascism.
Let's see. Working on our next land auction, that's good.
I mean,
That's
by the definition of art, I believe it would be.
let's get some of this going. construction doing?
Alright, wake me up when something happens.
That'll be 10 years from now.
I'm just gonna disband all these. I do not need these.
Yeah, I started this division.
Yeah, I see those ones towards the north where they're just like, they have like no military strength whatsoever.
I disbanded all of my motorized since I'm gonna be converting over to mechanized anyways.
Hey, when I go to war against Trinidad, you should send me those motorized if you're not using them.
Just disbanded them all.
Send
See ya. Yeah, the stuff goes into stockpile.
Oh.
You don't. It doesn't just like delete this
Oh,
the
yeah, yeah.
equipment. I need to start producing light mechanized. Once I get a little bit closer on catching up with my motorized production, I'll add a factory in on that. What happens when you set speed to 6? There isn't a 6. It's only 5.
You want to play that fast.
wood. Maybe some helping start rolling.
Well, you chose to play as a European country.
It's just about as exciting as gonna do it.
I mean, incorrect, but okay.
Got friends. German will do anything. We'll see.
Bada bing, bada boom. Still can't invade Trinidad.
Hey, I'm off on my government.
Well, I'm getting there too. What will I do?
Get up top of the figurehead. Get stability going. Like get off coaster, so we'll be spending it.
Ooh, an experienced attorney might be helpful. Ah, Captain of Industry, that's what I want to get. Oh, steel factory's about to be up. Gonna help my production a ton. Then we'll start working on an oil, or not oil, rubber production, so that I don't have to rely on trade. That is the ultimate game strategy. There it is. Steel factory up and running. That puts us, we're still in a deficit, but not bad, not bad. Acceptable levels. Yeah, it's just light tank production that's being affected. Not a big deal.
I wish
Because we're in a pretty good amount of those.
I wish my freaking like infrastructure in Colombia wasn't so god awful. I've been building it the entire game. I had to build basically 9 infrastructure on the portion by Peru. And then
Have you gone down your like industrial focus tree
I had to get
your
I had to get
infrastructure
that
up?
political first so that I could go communist. And then yeah, then I had to get steel production. And so I got that. Now I'm working on it. I got like civilian, military, and now I have one infrastructure and another thing, and I can start getting more civilian military factories from that.
Gotta fight fascism.
What fascism?
Exactly. That's just a political focus for some reason. Apparently, Korean Republic.
The heck? South Korea's fascist?
No, it can't be.
I'm looking at it right now.
Oh yeah, Cameroon. There's a lot of fascist countries apparently. It's kind of just slipped under the radar. Why is the U.S. still guaranteeing the fascists?
U.S. isn't fair.
And North Korea's gone democratic!
Nah.
What?
Social democrat.
Social democratic. It's
So,
still
fake democracy.
Where's China?
I just want to invade Trinidad. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come
Something
on.
funky going on with the game right now.
What?
Something funky going on.
You're not even halfway there.
I'm halfway.
Oh, I guess you are a little over halfway.
I don't understand why it takes 370 days to freaking read.
Because you justified against them while you were already at war, or while you were already justifying, it increases the time that it takes.
Oh yeah, baby, we're getting off that toaster. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I can't-
Oh, you know I've been off that toaster. Thankfully.
Almost communist.
That production is increasing in speed. Oh my goodness, look at how fast we're catching up on the motorized production. Let's actually cut a factory from that. We can put it into building mechanized. Oh no, I need light mechanized, right? Oh, you can decommission stuff? That's cool. I wish you could just like put something on hold instead of canceling the production line, so you would like maintain your efficiency. Will they survive the Blitzkrieg? Red dot site acquired. Holographic site time. I'm sorry, but I want to keep this stream so that it will be viewable post the stream actually happening, which is why I'm playing stuff that, although it might get claimed, it won't get blocked. Hope is that it won't even get claimed, but I'm not holding my breath on that. Basically, if you have music in a video nowadays, YouTube's like, excuse me, what? Except it's not even YouTube, it's just like nameless companies who are like, I'll have that. Got 40 days and I can go to war. I'm waging my my holy war, Trinidad. It's the 2 islands right off my coast.
Oh yeah. Wasn't there a controversy with Trinidad or?
Could have been. Don't know.
I'm just trying to rebuild my units at the moment because they are weak.
Why don't you just focus on building more military factories? That way you can equip them with what they need.
That's what I'm working on. Well, I guess I do that working on my infrastructure, but through my focus is on working on that.
Yeah, no problem.
Hey, communism won. Time to get off that poster.
You got quite a leader there.
Yeah, I don't know about that here.
Maybe I can try to corner the market.
Can't see the light in her eyes.
Make everybody trade me for oil.
Nobody
Well,
wants to
look at
trade
her
me
more.
for oil
She
for
looks
some
like a
reason.
demon.
You don't deserve any.
I've been trading you.
Apparently not. Are you sure?
Yeah, you're like the only person I'm trading with oil.
Hold on.
I got you like 3 factories.
Oh yeah, I am getting 4 factories from trade. I don't know why it doesn't, like I'm clicking on the, oh, I know why. Oh, never mind. I don't know why it's not showing that. Weird. Maybe it's because it shows it going out of your port for some reason.
Mhm.
Odd. Come on, 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 come on. I'm gonna have so much stability after this. I'm getting Revolutionary Committee, which is gonna make it so that I have 20% more communism.
Hey, time to leave.
America comes and smacks you for that.
No, they don't give a shit about the EU. I already left NATO like as soon as the game started, so
I gotta
Why do I want
better.
communism? Because I'm already communist, so if I have more communism, it boosts my stability.
Let's get rid of this. We don't even need this template. Delete.
The main reason I went communist is because it's just easier in Millennium Dawn to go communist than it is to go fascist.
I gotta say there's some pretty good bonuses for some countries.
I'm gonna go for a 20 with infantry division. that popping.
Bonus is like 20% recruitable population.
My infantry division is 24 with right now, but I only have one of them. Can I afford to train another one of these actually? Yeah, I could do it, I think. We'll do it. Trains one, sets one infantry division to train. Not enough manpower.
Time to do what happens when socialism takes over and increase tax.
Ignore him. Nah, I gotta make it so that I don't. Hold on. Is there? Can you actually make it so you have no taxes? Oh, I can go very low tax.
Very low. You know, but look, it gives you like 5% more consumer goods.
Yeah, we're not gonna go to very low because low taxes doesn't have that much for debuffs, but very low debuffs very hard.
I gotta go for that very high because my stability's outweighing.
The stream might just be lagging. I don't know. Well, there's also I had a pretty lengthy stream delay on just because the latency that I have it on.
Also, the amount of buffs you get from very high tax. Kind of OP.
Yeah, but it takes your stability down pretty fast.
I got extremely good stability. I mean, like 6 plus 6%.
Nice, I just got improved anti-tank weapons. That's good.
Oh yes.
Plus 7%.
So what am I on, like 0.5% recruitable populate? Yeah, 0.5%. Very good. Hey, what's going on? Come on. Whoa, one more day. Don't worry, Trinidad. This will be over quickly. Hopefully.
Oh wow.
Oh. You absolute warmonger. How dare you?
Men only want one thing. And it's disgusting.
Trinidad. Oh my god. When did Trinidad get 5 military factories? I'm gonna double my military factories from this.
What does Costa Rica got?
I told you, those island nations, if you let them sit, they like get almost like 10 factories on them.
Because they have nothing better to do. Just
Yeah,
build
it's their
factories.
political focuses.
We will take it eventually. This takes time. Let me turn down the auto. That's probably why we're lagging so much. I forgot I had the autosave set to weekly because when Zach and I were playing on our other game, it would like
You'd have
it was
to
very
otherwise.
dangerous to not having it be running that much.
Alright, infantry regiment. We're gonna get rid of some light mechanized here.
Come on, Trinidad.
Might just get rid of all the mechanized and just have infantry.
You're not doing anything anyway, close air support. There, go help.
Ditch my guns right now.
Plus, I get 4 more civilian factories from taking them, and a naval dockyard. Wow. Now that's what I call a steal. Nah, I'm playing as Venezuela. This is a different playthrough. Zach and I may return to the other playthrough at some point. I would be interested to do that. We had gotten to a pretty good point, I think we had, at least. I don't really remember what happened. I know Zach got bulled, but I don't remember if we got through. We got through that, didn't we?
Yeah, we secured the Gibraltar Strait, and you took over.
Oh, yeah,
Africa,
that's right, because we...
And then we were moving.
Who
into
was
the
it that
Suez
bulled
Canal.
on you?
Germany, because I got bugged, and then all of the European Union attacked me, and then all of the Axis powers also attacked me. Even though I was fighting on the War of the Axis, I was fighting against them somehow, and I don't know how I survived, but we had gotten to the point where I have like super OP rocket divisions, and you have like all of Africa. I'm like mass producing.
Well, I think I actually did own all... I think it was all of Africa but one spot. Or there were like a couple countries that I hadn't taken just because I couldn't be bothered to do it.
And now we were trying to take out like where
I think we were trying to take out Turkey.
I think we got Turkey. Where Russia has taken.
I don't remember what we were up to.
Russia has taken.
Oh, nice. Okay.
And Japan is. We're worried Japan is gonna start
Chewing through them.
Should probably start bringing some infantry up.
Yeah, I'm waiting on my political power. I just need to get a small foothold in Africa, and then it's Africa falls.
Will it be posted as a video? Potentially. Probably not as any sort of like shortened video, but it'll be available. All of my streams are, unless they get blocked, are available in playlists. Or the majority of them are. I'll make sure to add it to my streams playlist, so if you want to watch the rest of it, you can. Yeah, get the HVAP rounds for the Wirbelwind, what you want. Go take Nicaragua, just block Zach.
Oh, I need
Take
Thompson.
Honduras. Let's do the Mexican state. They're not that bad. I mean, they almost have 1 million, 600k manpower. That's pretty bad.
Now the true strategy is we reach across the pond and start capturing countries in Africa.
Oh, I was planning to do that.
But, well, do it!
Well, I don't have the stuff yet.
How?
What do you mean how? It's France. We
You
have
start with
33
more
K
military than
manpower.
I do. This is Africa we're talking about.
Got something against Africa?
I want some
No,
proper
but-
landmanship.
You know, they might not have much manpower, but they're athletic.
And I'm saving up to change my taxes. That's another reason. I mean, I want that political power gain.
Oh, there he goes.
Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Gets the
Lagging.
will of the people, like a boss.
Ethiopia goes to war.
Oh.
Oh,
There you
near
go.
Egypt.
I guess I threw the world into war. Wait, didn't they already go to war?
They went to war against someone else as well.
Oh, God.
Just started World War III. Maybe.
Ethiopia and Eritrea tend to just be at war constantly.
Yeah, they never really gain anything. Just always at war.
They just white peace and then go to war again. Big oof.
Alright, looks like justifying against Honduras. Oh yeah, another military factory. Actually, we need something else in production here.
I require more steel. Man, I need to get myself, like, so that I'm not using 40% of my factories for consumer goods. It's raw!
I think I'm trying to increase taxes. Get rid of like a small percentage of it. Very small though.
I mean, I'm not worried about a couple percent. That's not gonna make a big deal. Alright, somebody says to tell you to remember to burn the bananas.
What the hell?
Did you know that the banana is actually a man-made fruit? Like the wild things that you see growing on trees actually aren't bananas. They're like they were what scientists
They're
used.
bananas, they're just small.
Well,
Like, bananas are just, they were, like, grown to be a lot bigger, I'm pretty sure.
no. Well, it was originally a fruit that doesn't really taste that great, And then scientists engineered or re-engineered that fruit to be. And then actually, I forgot, I don't remember if it was in the 80s or the 70s, but there was a, I don't know if you would call it an infection or not like a disease, but an outbreak that caused the bananas at that time to die off, and they basically remade the banana again. That was resistant to those, that outbreak.
Now that's what I call a good deal.
Gosh, I need military factories so freaking bad. Don't worry, every country I
I'm
take,
not
I
making
get-
about 2 political power.
Don't worry, I have 13 factories being used for consumer goods. I think I need to go up to partial mobilization. What I'll do next.
How is my production of IFVs coming? Not that great since I have no freaking resources.
Oh my goodness. Everything but my light mechanized is in the green.
Getting there.
Oh, and attack aircraft, but I'm not worried
I'll
about attack
eventually have
aircraft.
4 units deployed. 4 at 20 with, or 25 with division.
Time to go against Brazil. They're not that strong. Oh,
Brazil numero.
they're so strong.
It's Brazil numero uno. They really are #1. The heck is that?
They're very, very strong.
I have 22 civilian factories, and you're telling me I can't work on more than one thing at a time? Come on. It's like I would like to start trading, but I don't want to because I'm trying to keep the speed at which my
Ow.
infrastructure finishes building. Oh,
Same. Where did I get all this aluminum from? Have I always had that?
my God, why is it so bad out here? What the heck? This is ridiculous.
What is what so bad?
Okay, the infrastructure in Panama is 0 of 10, 0 of 10, 5 of 10, 4 of 10, 2 of 10.
You need to
That's
get
pretty
a
bad.
You need to get a captain of industry. Ups your construction speed of infrastructure by 5%.
Oh yeah, I haven't
Either
even
that or
looked
if you
into that.
get a I think it's a road builder. Yeah, road builder, 25%. That's what you want. 25% infrastructure construction speed.
I'll get that really quick. I haven't even been paying attention.
God, I've
to
been
that.
waiting. Thank gosh they expand off Army Corps. It's back.
Corpse.
Corps. Whatever.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry, I put emphasis on the S for no reason.
Sorry I was born this way.
Goodbye, manpower.
Bolivia and
You think that would make me sick? Oh,
Bolivian
you aren't even aware.
Andean Duchy has a
Bet you haven't even listened to the lolly version of Air. Get on my level, please. No, why are all my tanks stationed out here?
I actually need guns.
Let me see, can I get some military access from Brazil?
Work on training another armored division, I suppose. That would actually not be bad. What are we in a deficit of? Oh, always light mechanized. I'm remembering now what playing Millennium Dawn is like.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
you want to be in a deficit of light mechanized constantly?
Constantly?
Just put a single light mechanized 3,000 in debt.
How do they feel against me? Brazil doesn't feel that bad against me.
Why does Brazil have like off-brand Will Ferrell as their leader?
How do you see how a country feels against you?
You just right-click on yourself.
Straight up is.
What if there's like
It's like if you combined Will Ferrell and David Hasselhoff, but you made an off-brand version.
Have you seen the leader of Egypt though? Oh.
Interesting. Libertarian. Am I surprised?
But
You know, it's a bold move on your part, Egypt, considering how close you are to Islam.
Dude, she'll never be as cool as the country next to him. Libya.
I'm gonna try to get military access through Brazil, and I want to attack the Bolivian.
Why would I need a psychiatrist appointment? There's actually multiple different versions.
They live on. Naval invasion. Naval invaded.
Oof, I'm about to invade Nigeria. Holy crap! Wasn't paying attention.
Let's go for the capital.
Nigeria, you mean,
I mean
Nicaragua?
Yeah, Nicaragua.
The leader of Nicaragua looks like they took the picture like right as he was falling out of his chair.
Yeah, for real. Huh. Get there.
Assign a commander. Naval invasion. How many invasions?
Oh yeah, they got Fidel Castro there.
Oh, wait, this is the wrong country I'm invading. Whoops. Delete those.
Indonesia doesn't even have a leader picture. It's just their it's just the political party like symbol. And the leader of Malaysia looks very disgusted about it. Yeah, but if you haven't even listened to the Sundar Gopnik ASMR, are you a true unit? I think not.
I think Slav.
My goodness. Leader of Greece's head is just... It's very, very pointed. Cone head level.
Marines.
Oh, Sweden's still at war with the skinhead. Oh my god, I didn't even realize that Sweden is fascist. No, Sweden is the skinhead.
This is the one game I've played so far where this keyboard is awkward because the arrow keys are...
No, I only use the arrow keys when I'm playing. I use the mouse and arrow keys for Hoi. I don't use anything else.
Yeah, that's what I'm using right
I only
now,
use the mouse.
since there's no number pad, it's like... I don't know, it just feels...
I just use middle mouse button and scroll.
Well, yeah, that's what I do as well.
You could
Like
just
I use
I
my
use the
arrow keys to move around the map,
Yeah,
and then I
that's what I
zoom
do.
in and whatnot.
I just zoom out and use middle mouse button.
Mouse, mouse, mouse. Needs more political power, like.
I need 4 more minute political power.
I only
to
got,
jump
I
in
got
on
like
this.
a week left. Hopefully my units can get down to the Panama, get down to the border before I have to declare war. How swole is Peru? Are they swole? Yeah, they're swole.
They're probably pretty swole. Peru tends to, like, they see a country around, at least in the base game, they see a country near them doing anything, and they're like, make millions of troops? Yes. That's all that we need, is just more troops.
Slowly making a Marines division.
Dang, Zach, you gotta step up on your recruitable manpower game. I'm ahead of you now.
Just trying to get my military.
Gonna start
factories.
pumping out some infantry, I think. Partial mobilization. More civilian factories working on what I need. We will start a chromium factory and a tungsten factory. How much is Hoi for? I believe it's still like 60 bucks. Here, let me check. $39.99 if you buy it with no DLC.
I've gotten it cheaper than that though. When I bought it, I bought all the DLC and they came for 15 bucks.
That's just what it is on Steam. Like, I'm sure you can find it cheaper. You good with hauling it once you take that good Nicaragua, Zach?
Yeah, if you want to.
Oh man.
I will
Just
be up to continue this, but
Yeah, I just started my justification.
I don't know why you didn't start it earlier. Like, it takes a long time to justify.
I didn't have the political power available.
No excuse. Are you not attacking them, or what's going on?
Trying to see it get there.
Oh, I thought you already had them staged on the border and everything.
You guys probably shouldn't exercise since I don't have the gun to support you right now. like 3,000 guns and neutral.
I can actually move my
Are y'all
infantry
running a gun
divisions
dust? Probably not.
into a new army. That way I have all my motorized.
Wow.
All my
Manpower
motorized in
spike.
one, all my infantry in the other.
You've got more manpower than me. Well, you only got 8 divisions, but
Well, it's also still going up.
oh, yeah, we gotta abandon.
Because I have
NATO.
I have 2.5% total. I just haven't gotten to the higher amount yet.
I gotta abandon the EU, then abandon NATO, then I can get Rise of the Red, then I can get into manpower. Which, whew. Increases recruitable population factor by 23%.
Well, the stream will end in a little bit anyways. Once Zach takes Nicaragua, so probably won't miss anything. Dun dun dun. Waiting intensifies. Oh my goodness, I'm about to hit 50%. Oh, that's war support. 40%. Stability, that's not bad.
Oh.
Holding you back.
It's 'cause my
Big oof. What do you need? Guns? You know what you need, I'm gonna be able to help you out.
Go through this. Get a permanent. I'll do permanent. Really. Pause other neighboring.
You need artillery, what else? Do you have any need for guns, or are you good on guns?
I need artillery and links. Or I just need mainly just artillery and support equipment.
There, accept that. Giving you it's some older equipment, but it's just kind of what I have spare. I was hoping you needed guns because I have an absolutely stupid amount of guns. Because I've just been making them since the beginning of the game. I never stopped.
If I pass abandon NATO on Horizon.
Like in storage for infantry equipment, I have almost 12,000.
Let's see what my neighbor's opinion is. 4 0. Minus 23 for Italy.
Come on, boys, you can do it. We're in like a stalemate.
Ah, well, actually,
I need more divisions, otherwise I'd help you. Man, I can create a faction now, but the world tension's not high enough. If we can get the world tension high enough.
all it takes is doing stuff in Europe. Probably do that.
What do you mean, isn't this game dead?
How the hell is a strategy game?
I can't kill Mussolini because Mussolini doesn't exist because we're playing the Millennium Dawn mod.
I actually did, but he's already dead.
I guess I'm gonna have to move here 'cause I can. My 9 feet division.
Pull back, let them take a province so that they're not entrenched, and then attack. That might work.
The hell have you been doing Navy and Air experience?
It's too late to be fascist now. I've gone that commie way.
That's what Russia's up to. Oh, that's
no,
pretty
no.
common.
Do you have your Marines up there?
I only have 1 division.
Wow.
You should attack with those Marines because Marines have a very good buff against when they're attacking over water. Like it helps it so that they're not super debuff.
Russia is supporting South Korea.
I don't know what you mean by isn't this game dead? Like I know a ton of people who play it.
What's Japan up to? Nothing. Receiving attacks from America. Oh my, America's no longer doing that.
They did that like forever ago.
I know, but they can still do it. God, that's a big.
I don't think so, because I think they finished going down that. Let's see.
Flames in Japan.
Reassure Japan, that's the only one that they have. Well, I guess they have invite Japan to NATO, but.
Yeah, trade deals.
And trade deals.
Done yet.
There's only like 4 things that they can do. They might have already done them, too. I definitely cannot invade America right now. That would be like
That's
putting a gun to my head and pulling the trigger.
193 division at the most.
Except it'd be a little bit slower than that. It'd be more like going and chaining myself to the back of a moving car. Like you die eventually, but it's a very slow, agonizing death.
Yeah, both of them. Message.
Why are they waiting for orders?
They don't want those orders.
Oh.
Why don't you navally invade the capital, or do they have a division on that? No.
Oh,
I
3K
got
more
my-
net light metal. Ooh, 16 more tanks, then I'll start getting some surplus.
Well, you're gonna get that equipment delivered in 3 more days. So that should boost up your military. Well, if you're talking about me, I don't make Koi videos. But if you're talking in general, I have no idea. I don't think there's a ton of channels that make stuff on Hoi 4. It's just not really a... It's not much of like a content-friendly game. It's just too slow for videos. Unless you're doing like specific playthroughs. And even then, it's hard to make it interesting. Yeah, I know I can invade those smaller islands. I just don't really want to deal with island hopping right now. I'm just kind of building up my my military. I guess we can justify against Granada. Might as well. Might as well get it started. Granada!
Goodness. I wish I could see what kind of divisions it's stupid.
I need to up my decryption. I was doing pretty good for a while, but fell behind the curve. Oh boy.
95. Another 2 more days.
Oh, dang, I'm about to get all my research done. Very good.
Oh yes. What?
Yes, we're about to break them.
Pain over here embracing the path of the Lord.
Against who, though, is the question.
Nice.
Attacks America.
We're gonna research the next type of tanks. I need to get to Gen 3. Oh, I have plenty of guns that I can send to Zach. He just doesn't need them.
Oh, he's soon. Send me a gun.
You're not at war now, are you?
I'm about to be.
Yeah, about to be and at, not the same thing.
100 more days.
It's not that it's dead on YouTube, it's just that it's not a content-friendly game, like I said, so it's just not, it's not something that a lot of people make videos on, it's not that it's dead.
I would ask you. Who's currently?
Do I want to go to the next generation of mechanized? Not particularly. Because it's a pain to upgrade. I'll definitely name it something good once we make a faction, but that will be a while until we can make one. Ah, Zach's making a breakthrough. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, yes. Oh, did you let them push up and unentrench, or did they just push you back?
I didn't see the little sliver that they could get. There's like this pond.
Oh, yeah.
I have infantry divisions coming up, so I'm about to just take it and walk onto their capital unless they pull back. So.
Max out rifle production real quick. A little bit more on your light.
Yeah, when some of the nations, because there's just so many of them, the mod makers haven't put in like the same, like custom ones for each, so there are occasionally ones where they'll have the same leader. You must just not have like a good division layout for your
That kind of stuff. Well, they're all pretty weak. Like, all my divisions are like very weak, and there's horde infrastructure on this whole area.
Oh yeah, that'll do it.
And I don't really have the military factors to be able to.
Well, you should now. That'll give you a couple more. You probably have more than I do. Yeah, that's kind of why I'm not worrying about like stuff like anti-tank equipment. I'm not even worried about that right now until we go up against Brazil, because the other nations that I attacked do not have tank. Well, I probably should train up a. I should probably train up some Marines at some point, because I'm gonna be island hopping a lot.
Honduras has tanks. How close am I to my production of my first batch of IFPs?
I hate that you can't just like make a new template, like, from scratch.
I know, you gotta like, copy one.
And then it costs stuff to get rid of things.
I know, that's my problem. I have so many shit templates I had to work with. I've just started getting them replaced.
Oh, actually,
I'm working on getting a marine.
Oh wait, no, I got military.
Yeah, I got no doubt. Missile cruiser. Let us combine 6 missile cruisers, 6. Actually, that's a lot of destroyers. That's a lot of destroyers. And a carrier. Can I assign an aircraft to the carrier? Oh, it's got 27 attack aircraft already.
Man, it's gonna suck to make a marine division. So you don't need any guns or anything, right?
I think so.
You said?
I'm gonna need to start making some more infantry divisions, though.
Hey, it's Rise of the Reds. And now I'll start getting that pop.
Now, if you accept that lend-lease, if it will let you.
Establish gulags. That's an option. Oh
That'll
my
give you
God.
some more support equipment.
I guess I'm
Establish gulags. Oh, man.
I have 11 military factories now.
I am researching nukes. That's what I did earlier. Researching atomic technology. Takes a long time to get nukes. And it would have taken me like thousands of days, so I was waiting. I'm actually researching it ahead of time, but that's something I'm willing to take.
You already have nukes.
Yeah, well, at least I have people to make nukes.
Hey, I'm finally on my first steel production thing.
TM.
This is just, all we're listening to right now is... Hold on.
I am only on
me-
volunteer.
I will link it. Ah, don't double play it.
1.5.
No, not Reddit. That is what we are listening to.
Holy crap, El Salvador has a lot of divisions. Do any of these guys have any value? No.
How did you... What are you on? Are you on scraping the barrel?
Oh,
Limited conscription? No, this guy just got like 11k manpower. And they have like 5k. How does Tunisia have... Oh, whatever, I'll just nuke them. That'll get the world attention on.
no, it won't. I think you forget that when I was going up against Brazil, I was just laying down nukes throughout the Amazon to get through, and it did nothing for the world tension. Like, it didn't increase by 0.5%. Alright, well, you guys good with calling it there for the night? Made some
Sure.
good progress, I think. Let me save
Gotta research real quick. M4 bomber.
Venezuela. probably misspelled, isn't it?
I tried to be as aggressive
Whatever.
as I could. Take as much land as possible.
That's what I tried to do too, but I kind of ran out of things to invade. I mean, I'm gonna start going for the islands, but for now, it just nothing else can be done.
That should have been Argentina.
I'm trying to get
Eh.
military access from Brazil, and then I want to take out Bolivian and the Duchy, and then I would like to attack Peru from both sides.
Well,
Or
cheers, everybody. Catch ya next time for some more Venezuela, maybe. I'll make sure that this stream is up in the, as long as it doesn't get blocked for some reason, in one of my playlists, if you want to catch up on it. Yeah, I'm actually pretty interested now after seeing that Generation Zero.
Mm-hmm.
Like that was kind of the whole thing with like I played Horizon Zero Dawn. I'm like, man, this is good. Sucks that there's no multiplayer.